All right, good morning and welcome to another installation of Vendor Voices with Kathy Zimmerman. Today we are with Michael Swendrowski of Specialty Vehicle Services. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Kathy. How are you?
I am wonderful. So a little bit about Michael. He is a 36-year veteran of the specialty vehicle industry, draws on his vast experience and technical expertise to assist libraries and other clients worldwide in successfully realizing their mobile goals. In 2002, Michael formed Specialty Vehicle Services, LLC, an independent consulting firm to better assist his clients and help ensure their mobile outreach projects are successful. In addition to serving his clients, Michael has been honored to serve as the chairman of the American Library Association Subcommittee on Bookmobiles, a board member of the Association of Bookmobile and Outreach Services, spearheaded the National Bookmobile Day initiative that we celebrate every year, and co-authored the book On the Road to Outreach, which is still a great resource for outreach communities nationwide. So welcome, Michael, and thank you so much for all you do to support ABOS. We appreciate all your efforts and your time and your commitment.
My absolute pleasure, Kathy. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so why should a library use a consultant when they're looking to buy a bookmobile?
Well, in short, we're here to help. As we say, we're your partner for the road ahead, and that road might be a little winding to a lot of folks. So these projects, these vehicle projects can be relatively complicated, expensive, and come with a lot of pitfalls. So we're here to help you through that. Today's supply chain and price increases have only made things a lot more challenging. So we're here to help you navigate the entire process and make it and streamline it for you. Along with that, we provide that temporary expertise that your staff may need to supplement, not supplant them. And we're here to be part of the team for the duration of the process. We help with that specialized work, design, specifications, inspections. A typical full soup to nuts package for SVS is sitting down with your team to develop your specifications, your design, helping you through the procurement process, determining if bids are apples for apples, and then overseeing the work of the construction and inspecting the vehicle prior to delivery. So we're really there start to finish, but we can also work anywhere in between. Sometimes just having an objective voice from an outside expert is really helpful in getting over interior obstacles and providing a fresh perspective. But overall, we're here to get the job done right the first time. We work on these projects day in and day out, so we're able to bring that to the table.
All right, so when I'm planning my budget for my new vehicle and I want to add in a consultant, how much should I add to that budget?
Good question, Kathy. I get it a lot. Obviously, this is dependent on the scope of work. The scope can be as little as reviewing your specifications for a couple $100. Or if you go with the full soup to nut package, obviously there's a lot more work involved. But each project is quoted based on your unique needs. Just because you're a library doesn't make you the same as every other library. So your project is always going to be unique to you. But just for reference, those full soup to nut packages, which are about 90% of the work I do, roughly equate to about 5% of the project total. So not much for a really good insurance policy to make sure it's a success.
Sure, and that's really the way to look at it, that you've got an expert in putting together all the packages. You know, those of us who drive them, yeah, we know how to drive them, we know how to maintain them mostly, but we don't always have that expertise with every library. So 5% to keep you from having maybe a major mistake somewhere in production seems like a relatively inexpensive part of the budget. Definitely.
We agree 100%.
Tell me a little bit about the concept of specialty vehicle services, other than than bookmobiles? Do you do other things?
We do. We love the bookmobiles and outreach vehicles. They're truly dear to our heart. But along with that, we also do a lot of marketing projects, like the Planners Nutmobile project, mobile cafes for Starbucks, mobile tire vans for tire companies. So, but we draw, all that extra experience, we roll right back into the outreach vehicles to bring the newest technologies and the best efficiencies to the entire project.
When you decided that, I need to do this full time, I need to be a consultant out there because everybody needs the help. What experiences did you draw on to do that?
Well, at the time I made that decision, I had already been in the industry for about 20 years. I had been an electrical supervisor, I had been an engineering manager, I had been an operations manager for one of the largest bookmobile companies in the United States. So when it came to that time, those are the experiences that I used to draw forward. Obviously, since 2002, a lot has changed in that 20 years. What was cutting edge technology back then is very dinosaurish today. And some of those futuristic plans that we always talked about have come to fruition. So it's been very exciting to see the transition over the last 2 decades.
Excellent. About how many libraries have you assisted in building their bookmobiles or their library vehicles?
Oh, Kathy.
Testing your brain here.
I'm sorry. It's been a lot of years. I'm sure it's in the hundreds. I don't have an exact count. I apologize.
That's okay.
But
It's a lot.
I can tell you the majority of the libraries I've worked with have gone with some of the core services that we provide, including design and development, procurement, construction oversight, and inspection. But a lot of them have also enlisted me for supplemental services like placement of old vehicles. Michael, what do we do with the old one? We just replace with a new one. Been very successful in finding them great new homes at a great price. Also been honored to assist other libraries that I didn't help design their vehicle with legal and safety issues that came up along the way. So we've been honored to work with so many libraries across the world.
Excellent. So, you talked a little bit about, things that you started out with are now dinosaurish and future plans back then have now come to fruition. What kind of things are you seeing as far as options, types of vehicles that are really trendy and that people are asking for?
Great question, Kathy. The biggest one these days is the transition to full electric vehicles. We're seeing it all around us. But if we look back 20 years, we've been talking about this a lot, and it seems like it was always around the corner. Well, we finally turned that corner, and here we are. So now we have, full production vehicles from Ford, like the E-Transit, that are proving to be, very good platforms for mobile outreach services in a clean and efficient way. Beyond that, we continue to work on the hybrid power systems so that we can power our stationary operations without the use of those evil generators. And we've come a long way on that as well. So those continue to be the biggest trends. Other trends, unfortunately, are COVID related. So we're seeing features like antibacterial components. I'll spit it out. Cabin air filters, serve out windows so that you can keep serving the public during a pandemic, and just plexiglass guards. Beyond that, the modular interiors continue to be a huge thing. Future proofing those interiors so you can remodel the interior vehicle to suit your needs down the road. Video monitors everywhere, inside, outside. So I haven't seen them on the roof yet. Camera systems to improve safety and efficiencies. Tremendous Wi-Fi systems, casting up to 3 blocks in some cases. And then just the fun stuff like underbody lighting, interior LED color changing lighting, bubble machines, just all that fun stuff that we really do to make our lives a little better each day.
Oh yeah, check out the bookmobile. That's the way to go. Definitely, definitely. So if somebody who's listening is considering a bookmobile, and what kind of advice would you give them to start that whole process?
First and foremost, join the Association of Bookmobile and Outreach Services. What a fantastic group of people. Incredibly valuable resource, and the best thing you can possibly do for the future of your outreach service. Beyond that, buy the Bible, On the Road with Outreach. It is a little old, but it's still very relative. Check with other libraries. What are they doing? What works for them? What doesn't work for them? How much do things cost? Start getting a feel for what that environment looks like. Talk to the different manufacturers. They're a great wealth of information. Obviously, they know the most about their current models and what they've been selling. And then beyond that, I'm always here to help. Even if we don't get to work together professionally, I'm always at your fingertips. Just give me a call, drop me a note. I'm happy to help. We're all in this together. So the more successful vehicles are out there, the better. We are your partner for the road ahead, and we really look forward to assisting you with you and your mobile goals.
All right. So in closing, is there anything else you'd like to say to everybody about, choosing that vehicle?
The biggest caution I give you is to make your decisions wisely. So I continue to see mistakes being made with other folks that come to me afterwards. So just do your best, do your due diligence, and learn as much as you can before you make those decisions. There's a lot of money at stake. These vehicles are going to be around for the next 15, 20 years sometimes, and those mistakes will haunt you every day if you make one. So just be careful, just like any other major project.
All right.
Beyond
Anything
that,
else?
I'd look forward to seeing you all in October in Scottsdale. But
Yeah, 61 days. 61 days.
Coming up close.
It is.
But in the meantime, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Again, I'm here to help.
All right. Thank you, Michael, for being with us. We absolutely look forward to seeing you in Scottsdale and hearing more about you and your company. 61 days. Yay.
We'll see you soon, Kathy.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kathy. Bye-bye now.